Okay folks, welcome. It's John Hodel again with CloudPoint Geographics. We're here today to talk about the parcel fabric, and we're going to make some adjustments to our parcel fabric based on control points that we've got from a survey plat or some other resource, and that's what we're going to take a look at here. So what I've done is you can see these control points that I've added to my map, and I've done that through the Parcel Editor toolbar, the maintain control points here, and we go in and basically we click new, and it allows us to add our information on our control point here. You can give it a name, your northing and easting, survey date information, type of corners, and then your labels that you want to show up, your monument type. In our case, each one of these we're using metal rod. So I've gone ahead and added those in. I've typed in my control points. Once you do when you're adding a new one, once you're finished putting your information here, you hit update, and that'll add that to your list. So we've done that for our 6 control points in this parcel. And as you can see, when you zoom in here, you can tell, well, we're going to undo our, you can tell that these are a little ways off. So like in this case, I'm looking at a distance of approximately 2.2 feet is the distance from my control point to where my parcel fabric point is. So we want to be able to make this adjustment to get our parcel to fit a lot better. We really don't have any corresponding survey plats in this area, so this is going to kind of be our governing piece here in this section. So what we do after we've got our control points in, we go to match control point, and we basically have to match each one of these up, which I've already done. You go in and first you select your control point, and then you select your fabric point. And once you do that, it creates that connection. As you can see here, CP5 and the parcel fabric point is 692, so it's created that connection. And we have to do that to each one of our points. And then once we've got that done, we make sure all our points are in view, because it's gonna, when I do this adjustment, it's only going to look at the control points that are in the view that I'm currently looking at in my map. And as you can see, this one off to the side, that's a GIS monument, so I do not want to include that in my adjustment that I'm going to make. I just want to include the parcel corners, and as you can see, I don't have all of my parcel corners in this case, but I do have several of them. So now the next step, once I'm at this point, is I'm going to click adjust, and first I have to select my parcel there, and then I'm going to come in here and click adjust, and it's asking us for this information. You might need to adjust your tolerances. I have a little bit in order to make that work for you, depending on how tight of accuracy you're looking at. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit run, and you can see it runs this process. It does the calculations. It says adjustment completed, and then you can review your information on your adjustment to make sure that looks okay for you. And once you're satisfied with that, you can hit accept, and it's going to pull this up where it wants you to basically confirm that you like the adjustment. You go ahead and click OK, and now what it's doing is adjusting your parcel within your fabric to match the control points that you just entered. So as you can see here, now my control points and my parcel corners match up nicely. Now one thing I still need to do, you can see my annotation here, I still need to update that. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to use my tool here to select my annotation, and I'm going to select each of those, and I'm going to then, once I select those, I'm going to delete those and select my parcel. To update my annotation, I'm going to use this tool right here, annotate parcel courses. It's going to ask me which annotation class I want to use for that. I'm going to click OK, and you'll see here it's going to go ahead and assign those dimensions to my parcel. And that's it for our parcel fabric adjustment there. Keep in mind, if you have a subdivision or something, you'll want to probably make that adjustment too. But that's how it's done. If you have any questions, please visit us at www.cloudpointgeo.com. Thank you.